coming in around 11, and that's actually when I came to start checking it out as well. And it really wasn't that bad. The roads were wet, and it was still raining, but it was not, the river that you see now.
As the rain continued to fall across western North Carolina, there are separate evacuations, 3 of them that were issued for neighborhoods very close to the rising floodwater. 7 News reporter Nicole Ford was there with some of the people who made a decision to stay behind, and she is live in Black Mountain, North Carolina with those details tonight. Nicole.
Yeah, Amy, after those evacuations were issued, this emergency Red Cross shelter opened at the Swannanoa First Baptist Church. They tell me they already have 10 evacuees and are preparing for more as the floodwaters continue to threaten homes. Swift water whips back the branches of Mother Nature.
It just came fast. It came fast, and I just had to jump in the car and run.
Rising floodwaters evident across western North Carolina. Something Shane Carson thought he'd escaped when he evacuated his home in New Bern just days before.
No, sure. If I'm going back home, I don't have a home now. It's gone.
Now he's got to go again, as the Portman Villa mobile home park he's staying in issued a mandatory evacuation.
Might have to make a sailboat or something.
Those evacuations happening here in less than 7 hours. Water from the creek has pushed out into this neighborhood, covering the yards nearly 6 inches deep. But homeowners say this is not the first time they've dealt with flooding. This SUV was underwater just a few months ago.
I'm concerned for my neighbors around here, yeah, of course, because, some are on limited incomes, fixed incomes, of course, and some have the insurance to cover whatever is going to happen, and some don't.
More than 20 families given just a moment's notice as the water crept closer.
About 15 minutes. Yeah, you need to get your stuff and get out.
As officials work to prevent what happened during the last flood in May.
And they actually had rafts, swift water rescue, that had to come down and evacuate this person and the person out there.
Now, Portman Villa was just one of 3 mobile home parks who had to evacuate up here in western North Carolina tonight. We're live in Black Mountain, North Carolina. Nicole Ford, 7 News.
Nicole, I'm curious. We hear about people not wanting to leave their homes because they want to protect their property. So what do the officials do? How do they reassure people that they're going to keep an eye on these areas that are evacuated so people can come back to their stuff if it's still there?
Well, officials are actually out monitoring those areas, also placing barricades in front of the streets that they have evacuated. They're asking people also to not move those barricades because then that creates a safety hazard for anyone in that area thinking that the floodwaters have already receded.
Nicole Ford live tonight in western North Carolina. Thank you.